That's the stuff that's in the way, but you don't see it. You have blinders on. Like my daughter, she is in her own way. I am not going to lose my fucking mind trying to tell her it's you, because then she'll take it as, Dad, you're making me uncomfortable and you're telling me things that's not encouraging me. So I know my limitations. I'm telling you, as your mentor in trading, I know your limitations. And as a human being, you will not learn anything correctly by going right into a live account. Here's what you're going to learn. Fuck, I should have never done that. And that right there, that moment, that I wish I wouldn't have done that. You need to go in and lose money to know that you shouldn't have done that. That's asinine. Why do you need to have that scar? You really need that to know that if you push the button incorrectly, you don't know what the fuck you're doing, you're going to lose money. You need to know that. You don't already know that. That's what goes on in this business all the time. People lose their ass all the time. They blow their account, margin call, out of the business, goodbye. You need that to make it real for you. Because I'm going to tell you something. As soon as you do that, that right there, that's the shoe in your rock. Oh, I said that wrong. That's the rock in your shoe that you'll walk with the rest of your career. It'll play. I got shit that I did from 1993 that creep into my mind when I still do trades today. And you see how precise I am. And that shit still comes up in my head. And you have to be able to say, get behind me. I'm focusing on what I'm doing right now. Now, it took a lot of decades and years to get to where I can do that today. But do you think you have the wherewithal to do that as a new startup? Fuck no, you do not. I don't give a shit where you came from, what you can do. You can't do that, folks. This is hard. This shit is hard. And you're placing all of that unnecessary pressure and stress on yourself when you don't even know who the fuck you are as a trader. You don't even know what you're doing. You have no idea what you're doing, what you're going to finally settle in on as a model. So apparently it's not hard enough for you. You want to go out there and make it an Olympic feat. Because deep down inside, what you really want to be able to tell the world is, I never did a demo. I went out there and I started making money right from fucking Jump Street. And that shit never fucking happens. It never happens. Because you pick up bad habits. What habits? Being fearful. When I place a trade, I don't give a flying fuck what is going to happen. I don't care. If it goes to my target, great. If it hits my stop, I don't give a shit. I have trades constantly popping up in my understanding about what I'm looking at in price. I can go through any market and scan through any time frame. I will find a setup. You will be able to do that same shit at the end of this year. That's a guaranteed promise. You're going to fucking do that. But you have to go through the right stages of learning. And you can't be worrying about money. Think about it. Look, folks. I mean, this is the last time I'm ever going to fucking mention this shit. This is pissing me off now and think about it. The fact that you're listening to this guy talking to you right now, what does that communicate to you? Look in the audience members. Look how many people. I don't know. I don't ever look at it. I'm afraid I'll see a name that I know. And I'll think to myself, wow, I said that many F-bombs in front of that person. How embarrassing. So this way, I can just talk unfiltered and I don't give a fuck if I offend somebody. It's not intended. It's meant for you to be improved upon. And yes, this is abrasive. I'm like sandpaper. I'm smoothing out your rough edges with me being coarse. But you need to hear this kind of stuff. But the fact that you're fucking even here listening to me, what does that mean? You could be doing anything you want to do on Saturday. You're fucking spending it here with me, or watching this or listening to this later on, or watching a video on YouTube that somebody's taken and uploaded. You're listening to this because you don't have your shit together. You got a job. It pays your bills, maybe barely, or maybe it does pay your bills, but you're not satisfied. You want more. Okay, wonderful, perfect. Every night when you can barely make your bills, gentlemen, ladies, think about it for a second, okay? Seriously. You're laying your head down on your pillow and you're thinking to yourself, fuck. It's middle of the week. I still got this many days to still work and all of my money for my fucking paycheck is already spent. What am I going to do? You have to rest because you have those days to go to work and do what's necessary to get that money that you haven't really secured yet. You haven't even done the work yet, and you're worrying about the fucking money. You can't make that go away because you're worrying about it. And even when you do the work and you finish that work week, you already know that you still don't have enough fucking money to meet your bills. That's the equivalent of what the fuck you people are doing trying to go out there with a live account. You're putting unnecessary stress. You're not going to make more money because you did that with a live account before you should have. The only thing you're going to do is cause sleepless fucking nights. You're making it harder. And you're fucking blaming me for it. I'm telling you not to do this shit and you're still wanting to do it. Guy tells me, oh, ICT, I shit the bed yesterday and the fucking non-farm payroll. I feel really bad about myself. You're doing every fucking thing I told you not to do. I told you don't fucking trade non-farm payroll. I told you don't go on fucking social media and boohoo. Don't fucking negatively charge your fucking results. Don't record it like that. What are you doing? You're doing everything backwards. And who are you talking it to? You're talking it to me like I fucking caused that for you. That's exactly what you're going to see people doing this year. They're going to get in there. They're going to push a fucking button based on what I'm talking about in the marketplace. They're going to hurt themselves. And they're going to make fucking videos and say, ICT shit doesn't work. Look, here's the proof. I fucked up. No, yeah, you're right. You fucked up. You fucked up. You want a mentor? You want somebody to tell you how to do this? Guide you through the fucking jungle, show you where the quicksand is. Here's where the snake pits are. This is the shit that's going to rip your ass off. Avoid those things. Why? Why do you want to fucking go through that shit? Because you have a character flaw. And you're walking around with blinders on, trying to ignore it. And looking for any opportunity to put the blame and fault on your failure, something outside of yourself. That's the ugly part about this business. It is a mirror that you can't hide your real self. Everything that's wrong with you is going to manifest itself in your trades. You're impatient, you're going to fucking see it. You're reckless, you're absolutely going to fucking see it. You're impulsive and gamblers, you're really going to see it. I'm in drawdown. Fuck, I better go to fucking max leverage. No stop loss. And that's a mentor. That's a mentor doing that. Fuck it is. That's a gambler. That's somebody that does not know what the fuck they're doing. I get animated and I get heated like this, and you might hear this stuff out of context and listen to it, just a small clip, like this guy's fucking nuts. I am the motherfucker you want to listen to. I've done it all. I know how to get you here. I've proven it every single fucking day for years. Years and years. Where's your record at, ICT? It's in the fucking annals of fucking history. Ask my fucking students. Why aren't they out there saying this shit don't work? But there's more people coming forward, making money, making annual salaries, Where's the fucking proof? Find your own fucking proof. Find it. It's waiting for you. Why are you fucking around and waiting? You got to step out there and do the work that every one of these people that are making real progress and real fucking money, they think they give a flying fuck how much you doubt it right now. They're not even worried about you. They're in their own world right now, running after their dreams, pursuing excellence. You don't give a flying fuck who doubts them now. They don't give a shit about their parents, what they thought about it now. They don't give a fuck about their friends, their coworkers. Fuck Carl. He can have employee of the fucking month parking spot every fucking day of the week. Who gives a shit? You're out of here. That's the way it's supposed to be. That's why I'm fucking here. All I want is for you to people to just simply fucking do what's necessary and stop fucking around. You got 1 year. You got 1 fucking year. If you don't do the work this year, it's all on you. It's all on you. And I don't give a shit who talks shit about me after this. I don't give a flying fuck. I really don't give a fuck now, really. But it's needless stress that you put on yourself. Needless. And you don't even recognize it. You've put all this extra bullshit on yourself. On something that's already complicated. Because you have to beast this monster, this fucking juggernaut of a fucking trader that's trapped inside of you. That's dying to get out. But you're so fucking formidable, you're preventing it. And you have to get out of the way. You got to let that happen. You got to let that beast out of the cage and let it find a thorn in its paw. Let it break a claw off and that little bit of pain. It's okay. It's okay. It still will eat. It still will devour. It still will conquer. It still will get out there and take its pound of fucking flesh. And that will be results. That's money. But you have to fucking let the process unfold naturally, organically. You can't try to protect yourself and do all these things that is bad advice from people that shouldn't be listened to in certain respects. Anybody, and listen to me, I don't give a fuck who it is. Anybody tells you the best way to learn how to trade in the beginning is to skip a demo and go right into live trading, unfucking subscribe, never listen to that motherfucker again. Period. There it is. That's my opinion on that matter. Period. Because these markets will rip your ass apart and mentally warp your fucking ass. I have friends that no longer breathe. They're below ground. 2 of them skip demo. Sorry, but that's the fucking really real. Anybody that tells you skip a fucking demo, go right into live trading, is absolutely fucking clueless. That's just the bottom line. That's just the fucking bottom line, and that goes for anybody. That is the worst fucking advice anybody could ever give or receive in terms of speculation in these marketplaces. Because the only thing that will do is present you toxic thinking. You are creating the very things that you're supposed to be mastering as a trader. Fear and greed. And the only thing by trading with live money, before you know how to fucking trade or even manage risk, that's the only outcome that's going to come from that. You're going to learn. You're going to absolutely learn. You will have personal experience with fear and greed immediately. And that goes for the rest of your career now. It takes so much effort and emphasis on balancing those characteristics once you adopt them. Because once you have them, you have them. You have them. It's it. It's over. It's like a scarlet letter. The wrestling match that the trader has to do the rest of their fucking career to master themselves and be able to beat that shit off, creeping into their next trade idea. It's hard. It's fucking hard. And why would you want to do that? You listen to these people out here, they ain't making real fucking money, okay? They're not. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. They tell you not to do that shit. They have not made real fucking money. Because I'm going to tell you something. People that made real fucking money will tell you straight up, you got to respect risk. You have to know what you're doing. You have to present yourself in a position where you aren't being tugged back and forth with fear. Oh my gosh, I might get stopped out. What happens if I get stopped out? Who gives a fuck if you get stopped out? It's demo. You're learning how to be comfortable with being wrong. Now, that's already hard for men. It's hard. You don't think so? Ask somebody out this tonight when you go out to the club tonight. Ask them out. First good looking person you see in the club, walk up to them, ask them out. What are you going to feel when they say, I got a boyfriend, I got somebody else, I'm not interested, you're fucking ugly, get the fuck out of here. No, I don't want your fucking drink. What are you going to feel? Oh, shit. It's going to make you feel like you wish you never left your house. Now, that same mindset, you're going out there looking to get turned down immediately. And for a man, when we lose money, or if we get something incorrect, or if we're turned down, that totally wrecks us. Not me. I'm top G, baby. They're coming at me all angles. Bullshit. Every man thinks this way. I don't give a shit. Tell them they don't have it downstairs, and watch how fast they turn into a little boy that loses their fucking mind. Women have amazing power over men. They're easily malleable, easily manipulated, easily defeated, and it's between their ears. And that's exactly what you invite. You invite that same easy, flawless victory over yourself by going out there and trading with real money before you're ready. You're asking for it. You're absolutely begging for it. And not realizing that that is so detrimental to you as a trader for the rest of your fucking life. It creates a thought process that will always be referred to continuously going forward. Whereas if you simply just do what I'm asking you to do, it costs no money. It does the best job of teaching you to prepare your mindset for focusing on what the market's doing. Not, is it going to give you your fucking money or not? Or is it going to take enough that you can still sleep at night? I'm not worried about that. You shouldn't be worried about that. You respect the level of risk that's out there, because it's always, potentially, every trade you get into is a losing trade. You have to cover the costs. Until you cover the costs and close the trade out in profit, it's not profitable. Realized gain, that's the only profit. And it has to be above and beyond the costs. Fees and commissions, spreads. See, everybody walks around in this industry in the beginning with blinders on. And it's very frustrating for me, having been around a longer time than most of you. Also, suffering more than most of you would ever endure. And just stupid fucking advice. Dumb shit advice. Impulsive nature. Maybe you didn't even hear it from somebody else. Maybe you didn't hear it from another influencer. They just simply go out there and start trading with live money. That's the best way to learn. It's not. That is not. The proper procedure is learn the basics about the marketplace. Learn risk management. Then tape read. Not demo. Tape read. Study real market action. Back test. Look at old moves. Study it in great detail. Log, journal. What do you want to gravitate towards as a setup? Some of you already know what that is, generally, but because you see me or someone else do a video, and you're like, shit, that's how I want to trade. When that's not even the best way for you, particularly, specifically aligned with your personality. You just think that's fucking awesome. Oh, that's awesome. You know what's awesome? You know what's awesome to me? Watching Mike Tyson walk out there with a fucking towel wrapped around his head, no socks, rip the shit out of some guy in 30 seconds, walk out there and make $30 million. That was fucking awesome. It doesn't mean I'm going to be able to do that. But I can respect it. I can get in my area where I work out, and I can stand in front of my mirror and I can do shadow boxing and think I'm fucking, the bee's knees. But I'm not getting into a fucking ring with no Mike Tyson.